recently signed the top 2024 quarterback at the moment. I think that may change down the road, but Dylan Raiola, right now, he was originally committed to Ohio State, decommitted, and was really, it was a battle between USC, Nebraska, and Georgia ultimately won that. With that being said, Georgia really hasn't signed the top tier quarterback like that since Justin Fields. They signed some 5 stars, some 4 stars, but I would say somebody that's looked at as the number one quarterback. So with that being said, do you see this kind of unlocking that Georgia offense and moving them forward even to be more dangerous than they already are? Or will this be another case of Kirby Smart kind of locking the quarterback down, not letting them do what they want to do, sort of like the Justin Fields mode, where he kind of struggled with Georgia and he didn't really get a lot of playing time, things of that nature. So, the only quarterback that really kind of stepped through for them was Stetson Bennett, and that was a walk-on, not a highly rated player. So what do you guys think of this? Do you think this will be kind of the key to unlock that Georgia offense? What do you say, Jess?
I think it certainly won't hurt them. Many freshmen, particularly quarterbacks, will struggle because you're moving up a level, and Georgia plays in the SEC. That's the highest level of college football you're going to get. It's going to be an adjustment. Very few are going to come in like Trevor Lawrence and just dominate from the beginning. So I think to start, Kirby Smart would be smart to kind of, rein him in a bit, play it a bit safer, let him adjust to the college game. And I think he's talented enough that Kirby can take the reins off, maybe even halfway through the season, really let him go. But I think they're going to hold him back a little bit, at least for his first season starting. But, it's going to take some time. But I think he's talented enough that he's going to unlock the offense down the road.
No, it makes sense. Do you agree, Jordan, or do you see anything holding him back here, like
No,
Kirby Smart?
No, I agree, but I definitely think that we're gonna if we're gonna see it, we're gonna see it this year. I think with Carson Beck, I think if they don't expand that offense and open it up some more, I don't know if we'll ever see Georgia with Kirby Smart open their offense up. Even though they'll have a stud player like they had Justin Fields, and Justin Fields struggled, didn't have a great Georgia career when he was there. So I think if we don't see it here this year coming up, I don't know if we'll ever see Kirby Smart have a offensive mind and change what he's doing offensively. Honestly, if it's working and
why fix not broken, why fix it, right?
Yeah. If it's working, but also there has to be something that the coaches said to him to make him come there. So maybe they did say they'll open the offense up. Maybe they did say that will help, do something different. You never know what they said to these players and how these players react to watching film, seeing things on these teams and, all that. So, but I could see it happening, but it's all going to depend on this year. If it doesn't happen this year, I don't think it'll ever happen.
They probably just pitched it as, hey, Dylan, come to us. You only need to score like 14 points a game, and our defense is going to hold the opposing team to 0. The past few years, all that's really mattered about Georgia is their defense and just how dominant that defense has been. So you come in, it's a QB-friendly enough system. You don't really got to worry too much. I'm sure many quarterbacks dream of that kind of scenario.
But, I feel like if you're highly sought after quarterback, they had to say something because, Alabama could throw it. Yeah, we don't have right now, but, look at all the Heisman people, even, finalists and Heisman winners the last couple of years we've had. Why go to Georgia if you're not, so there has to be something they said. They had to be something they offered him like in the offensive scheme of things that changed there.
Well, I think it comes down to obviously Georgia has the best personnel, right? So it's probably attractive to a quarterback to go and see hey, you're getting highly rated tight ends, you're getting one of the better offensive lines, you have time to really play, and they probably are telling them, hey, you're the key to unlocking this even further. Like we've done what we did without a top tier quarterback, and you being a top tier quarterback will kind of put us over the top and allow us to win multiple national championships with you in the fold. That kind of thing is where I kind of see that happening. I guess my question would be, he picked them over Nebraska and USC. I'm surprised, with the pick over USC. You would think a quarterback would be attracted to go and play for Lincoln Riley here. Do you think it really just comes down to he feels like Georgia gives him the best chance to win a national championship compared to the other options? Because obviously, if he wants to play right away, you go to Nebraska, you start year one, and pretty much let the offense run around you. Where USC, you'll get around one of the best quarterback gurus. Then Georgia, this offers the best chance to win. So, I guess if I look at it that way, I guess his reasoning is probably the best chance to win. Do you guys agree?
No.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I think that picking Georgia is that best chance to win. I feel like best chance to get the development, all around development as a player than a lot of these schools. I mean, Nebraska, he's going to start right away, but I don't see them changing them getting better in the next couple years. Even though if you get a top quarterback, it's not really going to draw anything. It might draw some players in, but it's not going to bring the talent that you need to compete, in the Big Ten at least.
I mean, also in terms of his starting opportunity, I mean, right now on the depth chart, it's Carson Beck, Brock Vandegrift, and Gunnar Stockton. So, I mean, he could definitely come in and maybe not steal the day one, but come in and immediately steal that, second string quarterback role. Something goes, injury, whatever. I mean, if he's, obviously you want them to be as good as advertised, but if he's going to come in and between having a chance to start and being surrounded by the best supporting cast, highest chance to win, I mean, I don't see Gunnar Stockton and Brock Vandegrift really coming in and being all world. So could he? Do you think he's got a shot maybe coming in I mean, we were just talking earlier, this month about some concerns we had, Alabama quarterback questions, Ohio State quarterback question, Georgia, some quarterback concern. Do you think he's really got a shot, coming in next year? True freshman, maybe seeing the field at all, in garbage time, even something like that.
I mean, Georgia has a quarterback. I think out of all those teams you named, Georgia probably has the quarterback that's gonna be better than the quarterbacks that those teams have as of right now. Yeah, I think Beck is a better quarterback than what Ohio State and Alabama have before transfer portal stuff. I think, and we've seen it. Georgia has had Stetson Bennett.
Stetson Bennett's been there for like 6-7 years now.
Didn't graduate either, by the way.
Yeah.
Did not graduate.
Wait,
I don't know.
Sorry, he didn't even graduate
He
after
didn't
all
graduate.
that.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. He's having a good time in school, I will say. That's all that matters, as long as you have fun. But you got to get at least some kind of degree, 7 years, man. What are you doing? I don't know. But hey,
didn't even get his bachelor's.
Switched majors a lot.
Associate or something. Come on. I don't know. But
I don't expect him to come out with a doctorate.
He should have had a doctorate at that point, though. Really. I don't know. All right, let's move on to the next question on the list.